I'm excited for many reasons. One of the things that I'm excited about is knowing your purpose, knowing your place, and knowing your position. I tell people to get in position to transition. Why? Because there is a change that needs to occur, and unless you're in position, it can't happen. So, one thing I know is back in 2009, I was sitting in a job that I could not stand. I don't know if y'all have had that feeling, but I had that feeling. And it made me so stressed out. I went from a size 14 to a size 0. Had to have 3 colonoscopies within 30 days, 2 within 24 hours, and I had shingles, all at the age of 30. So, one thing I know is that freedom is the principal thing in my life. If I'm not free, I am not me. And so, what happened was, as I positioned, because I didn't know anything about entrepreneurship, I knew that I went from kindergarten to grad school. The next logical thing was to get a job, or so I thought. Right? Y'all heard that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Get a good job.
So, they fed y'all that one too. Right. But the next logical thing is to get a job. And, going to school had all kinds of freedom. My parents were very free people. I didn't, they didn't believe in spankings, whoopings, none of that. I just lived my life. So, one thing that I am very excited about is being able to live a life that I called upon myself, manifestation. And it's very important because as we go into 2020, there are some things that you may see, there are some things that you may hear, there are some things that you have to become in order to get in position for transition. And so, for me, this year has been something. It really has. And I don't know about y'all, but I've said more sending prayers and love and condolences than I have ever wanted to say. And so, as it has come to the space and place, I was like, by the time December came, y'all listen, I did not want to do any work in December. And so, for me to say, y'all want to have an event in December, I was like, Lord Jesus, what is really going on? But one thing I learned to do is to listen to God and listen to my spirit, listen to myself, because as I was faced on that deathbed, really, I had to listen. I didn't know what I was going to do, and that's how entrepreneurship became a part of my purpose. For me, entrepreneurship is a calling. It is not something that is going to I can't just let it go. I tried. I got a job in January. I was like, I can't deal. These people, they're not paying when they want to pay. They're not doing. I can't deal. I can't go broke messing with folk. I just can't. So as we went through that, and I got this job, and I was comfortable. Y'all ever been comfortable?
Yes.
Comfortable. I was going to work. I was like, hey, I like this. But then I became uncomfortable. And I knew that at one point in the space of my life, I had to just quit. I was like, and then they let me quit. I turned in my resignation, and they said, okay, we hired this lady, and she was supposed to take my place, and that did not work. She was not the right fit. And I didn't want to tell people she wasn't the right fit. I mean, I'm like, I'm on my way out, so whatever y'all do after I leave, y'all good. But then they asked me, they said, what do you think about her being here? I said, I think she's a great lady, but this is not the right space for her. I really don't think that. And so I stayed there 2 or 3 weeks longer. So the thing is that I know for sure is that 3 weeks ago, I knew probably 2 people in this room. To be very honest, 2 to 3 people in this room. I didn't know any of you. And so what I'm saying is that you're sitting in position of a dream or a thought that I had. Who is waiting to sit in position for the thought that you have? Mm-hmm. Because one thing that you have to do is pull down the thoughts and start creating action. Yes. Who is waiting to be on your teams lately? Who's waiting? I made good money in direct sales network marketing. I made 5 figures in that industry. But I was not called to that industry. I have now really 14 books coming out. I have them. You see the manifestation. That is my purpose. You see me talking, you see me breathing. I could have been dead and gone. But because I took action, because I had a coach, I love my coach. Y'all hear me? And y'all see why later. But, I don't know if she's taking new clients. I'm gonna know. but as we go through, whoever is sitting in the spot that you're sitting in, because the level that you're on, just like, and I can relate to direct sales very well. I can't relate to corporate, I ain't stay there long. But direct sales, I can relate. In order for somebody to advance, to go to another level, what do you have to do? What do you have to do? Because you're doing it now. You have to move up.
Yep, you have to move up, promote yourself, team build, build your customer base, a combination of both.
Okay, so you gotta move up. So why, ladies who have businesses, are you not moving up? Why are you making the decision to stay stuck in stagnation? Why are you making the decision to not get up and do what you've been called to do? How do I know that you're not called to mediocrity? Because y'all look too good for mediocrity. How do I know that you're not called to be in the sea of sameness? Because every one of us is different. How do I know that your time is now? Because you have been blessed to live another day. How do I know that the steps of success that you must take are here? It's because God ordained us all to do them. God is not a respecter of people, so I don't have anything in my book that is different than anything in your book. It's just not. What I have is I had to get my stuff together, like literally get my stuff together, and that was not an easy process. My sister talked about that process. We all have a testimony. You all could be in the space and place of being a speaker, because we all have something to say. But what we have to do is to strategize. How did I get 17,000 followers on Facebook? I made a move to say hello to one of them. Right. I didn't just get these numbers. How did I get a podcast on iHeartRadio? I made a move to open my mouth. How did I get this is a blessing sitting right here. I said something in the group a couple weeks ago, said something in the group. She saw the vision and ran with it. She's a vision, I didn't know her. She saw the vision of this event, not knowing me, and ran with it. These ladies have invested their time, energy, money. Janet said, listen, she was like, we didn't even know each other. And she's so fake because it's like, she's very strategic, right? I'm not. So we've had to learn a lot from each other. So going through the process, you can't be afraid of the process. You can't be afraid to step one foot into the next. You can't be afraid to say, and even with this event, we're like, Lord, where the people, Jesus? Where the people? I've done what you said. I've done what you said. I've heard what you said. What is happening? At one point, I had to take my hands off of it. So sometimes you have to go get in position to transition by stepping in the process and making it happen. Because you are there to work the faith. You're not there to grow the grass. You're there to water the seed. So if we look at what is out there and we listen to what is there, then we can make sure that we are doing it. One action after another makes it happen. One action after another allows you to have the life that you've been living, but the life you've been imagining. Because so many people are like, why am I still here? Why am I stuck? Why has 2019 been so hard for me? Because we've not done the things that we've been told to do. It's easy as that. When you were young and you wanted something from your parents, then you did what they told you to do. Whether it's clean up your room, whether it's wash the dishes, right? Right? Or is that just me? But one of the things I know for sure is that you are able to step inside. I didn't get to grad school without going to kindergarten. That wouldn't have worked. And as we begin to matriculate in life and in business, don't compare yourself. Like, I've been in business 10 years. Don't compare yourself to, and I didn't want to. I did not want to be in business. It was nothing that I wanted to do. I've run away from business so many times that if I was like, oh God, why am I here? But that's when you listen to what it is. These are strategic steps. These are things that happen. Because when you put in the strategy, and I believe in strategy, but I believe in hearing strategy from whatever higher being people listen to. Because when you listen and you walk and you work, then you will get it done. So as we begin to embark on 2020, again, it's been said tonight, nothing's going to change when the ball drops unless you change. Unless you say, I am ready to change. Unless you walk into the position to transition out of where you are. Unless you do the action of where you are. People have to see you show up. I believe in the power, visibility plus credibility equals cash. The more visible you are, the more credible you become, the more cash you make. People do business with who they know, like, and trust.
Yes.
So
Yep.
when you show up, these ladies in here who you see as vendors, they had to see me show up. I'm sure they researched me before they sent the money. Well, and so you had to research them before you sent their money. Like, you know, you gotta be in a place to be like, I'm out here. You can Google me, you can Facebook me, you can find me. I'm not a scam. Like, that's what you have to do. And prove yourself with your gift. Because one thing I know, and we talk about rocking your it factor, when you have an it factor, live out your God-given gift, then you're able to say, I want to be standing up in this space, in this place, and cementing my feet here. This is my place. Your place might be over there, but this is my place, and I'm taking ownership of this place. So walk in the confidence that you've been blessed to have. Be the person who you've been called to be. Know that the people who are called to you, I call them your custom design assigned, because God has custom designed people specifically to listen to you and for you to listen to. Walk in it, work it out, make it happen, and do not worry about what else is going to happen. I don't worry. When you've been through stress like I've been through stress, you don't worry no more. You don't worry no more. And even like this week with my coach, I was like, Lord, I had a big crazy revelation that I had to get through in order to be in front of people, but I knew that I had to shift through quick. He takes me through stuff quick, y'all. I don't have time to vacillate or hesitate. He takes me through stuff, and it's not always fun. But what I know for sure is that when you show up, like these ladies who have their businesses have showed up, driving, she lives further than I. How long did it take you to get here? So 7.5 hours. I made that trip too. We made that trip why? To show up for each and every one of you. We made that trip why? So that when the clock strikes 12 and it becomes January 1, 2020, that you will not have the authority to say you didn't have the tools to succeed. My mission in life is to empower, inspire, educate, and motivate women by equipping them with the tools to succeed, rock their it factors, and love their lives. Why? Because when women are equipped, there's no stopping our potential.
Yes.
There is no stopping our potential. You have to be equipped. And so, whether that's through Google University, YouTube University, I did go, shouts out to my Aggies, they won yesterday, the illustrious North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. But had I not been there, I still would be educated on my craft. You've got to be, you have to have that competitive edge. You already have it. You got to walk into it. But when you do that, and when you're able to change the game with your words and your work, then you're able to have call in the team member. Call them in. I know some stuff about this young lady that she don't even know I know, because she knows my friend. She's in my friend's unit. I've been seeing. Let's see, I need to know this, because you need to know who you're in partnership with.
Yes.
You gotta know who's sending your money, because one thing I know is that every dollar ain't your dollar. There's some people who wanted to be part of this event, and if I was the other me back in the day, I'm like, girl, as long as you got the money, you can pay. But no, I talked to my coach. I was like, Coach, now this is what happened. And she said, it's not in alignment. Okay, praise Jesus, I got some faith. Yeah, because there's some stuff that's happening that we can't attach ourselves to.
That's real.
I'm calling this Detox December. I'm detoxing people. I'm detoxing my Facebook page. I'm chop. Chop, bye, thank you, pray for you, but I gotta go. I gotta go. Because when you have walking in the manifestation and the fullness of who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do, you can't listen to everybody. You can't be with everybody. You gotta change the game. Change the game by changing your life. Change your life by starting with yourself. You cannot change or impact the nation without you changing or impacting yourself. So what are you doing for personal development? What are you doing to change your mindset, your heart? I'm leaving y'all with this, because I don't know what the time is.
You good.
Okay, thank you, girl. Keep me honest. But one of the things I always tell people is to wear 3 proverbial things. 3 proverbial things. First, you want to have your blinders. Anybody who know anything about horses? Mm-hmm. Blinders keep you focused. You cannot see left or right. See straight ahead. Keeps you focused. Rollerblades I don't like to move slow. I don't move slow, I move fast.
Oh,
Now, you
yes,
might
she
have
does.
some sneakers. You might have, and those two can tell you, because she's worked with me this last month, and Dr. Porter, like, tell me something, okay, it's done, bye. But when you have your rollerblades, or your sneakers, or your skateboard, or your car, then you keep it moving. You can't stay stagnant, you keep it moving. And when you have your headphones, you drown out all the noise. Because there's some people in your life right now who talking some noise. Y'all felt that real good. As I say, you felt that in your shirt or not. But there's some people who are talking some noise. You can't get to National without sounds and the noise. You can't get to where I just saw Saks Fifth Avenue. I saw some stuff. I saw some stuff. You can't get there without silence and the noise. You can't get the Shark Tank where you need to be going without silence and the noise. There are some people, whether they be, we love a good looking man, honey, but sometimes that man need to go home. Let's keep it real today. Let's keep it real. We love a good looking man. We love spending our money at certain places, but sometimes we need to save our money. We love this. There's some job opportunities up in here. You need some extra income. These two ladies got extra income, right? They got opportunities. I didn't know I was gonna make five figures in direct sales. I didn't even know I made it. Let's be honest. I was just doing my hey y'all, but I made it, and that's the thing. So there is money to be made as legitimate. God has allowed me to legitimize so much in my life by being a living, breathing example. What I call you guys, and I want you to answer the call that's in this room tonight, is truly to step up to the next level.
Yes.
This right here, you can't occupy the space no more. You can't occupy the space no more. It's gone. If you occupy the space no more, it's gonna crumble from under you. Wow. And you're gonna be sent into a space and a place that you don't want to be. At 30 years old, I was scared to leave my job. I left a few of them now, but I was scared to leave at 30. But now, after I've gone through that stress, I can tell you, because I've gone the other side. Whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's church. Some of y'all need to leave churches. I don't know. But whatever it is, what you need to do is to get in position to transition. So, I said all I'm going to say. I am Stevie Mills, or Stevie Aisha Mills, and I want to end this by ending how I do everything I do. Make it a great day. Do not have a great day. Make it a great day. Why? Because you, and yes, you too, have the power to do so. Bye for now.